describe season 3 using one word without giving anything away? Screw. Screw.
Treat me like a slut, little dirty bitch. I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut, little dirty bitch. I love to fuck.
이건 뭐 어떡하겠다는 건데? 여기 앉아서 죽겠다는 거야? 아, 나가자. 우리 살아야지, 준이야. 내가 도와줄게. 나만 살려준 거야!
이제 여기서 제발 그만해주세요.
아직도 사람을 믿나?
Thank you, Dolly, by the Barbie. I can admit I likes the party. I spent the grip, I swipes the cardi. When I ice summer drips, my pricey got me.
Bitches Lizzo, call me Lizzie. I've been fat and I've been skinny. Bitches still ain't fucking with me. Win whammy. I put my bitches on, I'm tryna give them Grammys. Win whammy. Took them bitches off the list, now they can't stand me.
나만 죽였어. 왜 나만 살려준 거야? 나만 살려준 거야!
And this is where I'll stay. I can go. And this is where I'll stay. I can go.
Do something, rap! I like you.
Screw. Screw. Screw.
I like you.
Screw.
Where have you been? Nobody knows.
I think that player 456 and the frontman, their player 456 is gonna take the elevator up to his office, and then they're gonna take off all of their clothes and start kissing.
I think these two men, player number 1 and player 456, have such an uncontrollable lust and tension, and there's so much between them that they cannot end the Squid Games at season 3. They must continue to season 4, and season 4 will be even more yaoi-ful than the first.
I think that player 1 is gonna try to continue the Squid Games, but then he's gonna lock eyes with player 456 from underneath the mask and have such a raging lust for him that he's gonna say, "Come into my private office," and then they're gonna.
A lot of the times I like to think of what it would be like if I was able to witness player number 1 and player 456 exploring each other's bodies in a sensual way and just treating each other the way that men should. And it honestly makes me tear up because it's really comforting to me to imagine their lips on each other, this romance, this pulling them together, the universe. Yeah.
I think that in the Squid Game season 3, player 456 is gonna come out, and at first his friends may not be really supportive of it, but then the front man puts his hand on player 456's cheek and says, "It's okay, it's okay. You were my awakening too," and then they have sex.
I think that player 456 is going to sneak into player 1's office, and it'll be the front man, and he's gonna notice, and then there's only gonna be one bed. And they're both gonna have to sleep on the bed, and they're gonna have to kiss and make love to each other, and that's what's gonna happen in season 4.
I think that player 222 is gonna give birth.
All right, class, today we have a new student. He's actually been here before, but everybody welcome Steven. Steven, do you want to say a few words to introduce yourself?
Nobody mess with me.
Oh! Man, what? Hey, what the frick wrong with him, shorty?
Hey, I don't know, bro, but let me try to talk to him. Yo, Steven, bro, welcome to the school, bro. If you need anything, bro, don't be afraid to ask me, bro. I got you.
Did you just flash a gun at me? What'd I do?
Oh no, we're going to jail. Georgie's going to jail. I'm saying I was kidnapped. That's a good plan. You and I were kidnapped.
If I'm going to jail, we're all going to jail.
오이돌 철수 be nice. I can sing now. Okay, one thing is clear. You do not want to be a friend with this guy. Things will not turn out well for you.
Nedávno vyšly fotografie ze 3. série Squid Game a některé toho prozrazují fakt hodně, tak se na to společně podíváme. Ve 3. sérii se konečně více dozvídáme o frontmanovi a o jeho účasti ve hře Squid Game. Potvrzuje to tahle fotografie, na které má číslo 132 a právě pod tímto číslem vyhrál Squid Game. Je vidět, že na této fotce také mluví svý IP, myslím si, že to je Ilnam, což teda byl ten dědeček z první série, který vystupoval pod číslem 1, no a zde mu nejspíše nabízí, aby se přidal do her. Dále mi přijde zajímavá tahle fotografie, na které je Thanosův kámoš 124. Na této fotografii drží červenou krabičku. Myslím, že v této krabičce je nějaký druh zbraně, kterou pak červení hráči můžou použít, když budou útočit na hráče modré. Tady ta fotografie nám také prozrazuje, že jsme uhádli v teaseru správně, že číslo 246 žije. Co mi také přijde zvláštní tato fotografie, na které má hráč číslo 7 červenou vestu, i když si v teaseru vytáhl modrou kuličku. Buď to znamená, že hra má více kol, anebo si s ním někdo vyměnil vestu, aby mohl být ve stejném týmu jako jeho mamka. No a jaké ty máš zajímavé fanouškovské teorie k poslední sérii Squid Game? Určitě se mi o to poděl dole v komentářích.
Let's make this more interesting.
Finally.
People
Spoilers saying Squid Games 1987 is going to be made right after Squid Game Season 3. Okay, so if you haven't heard the news by now, after Squid Game Season 3 is going to be released, they're going to be working on Squid Games 1987, where the first ever Squid Games took place. You gotta hear this. So we all know about the Squid Games universe by now and how they're supposed to make 6 upcoming series. But the next show after Squid Game Season 3 on the list clearly says Squid Games 1987 coming out in 2026. But unfortunately, the Squid Games universe got debunked as being fake by many people, but Squid Games 1986 is actually the only series set in stone to happen after Squid Game Season 3. But it doesn't end there due to the fact that we already know by now that Squid Games has been going on since 1987 and started in 1987. And many people have come out and said that they're going to be making a whole series about how Squid Games started and the origin of Squid Games. We've seen this with many popular TV shows. After a series becomes really successful, they constantly make new spin-offs and new series of it, so it just makes perfect sense for them to come out with a prequel. Nonetheless, Squid Games 1987 will show us the first ever Squid Games being taken place and how the old man built his whole operation from the ground.
캐스트의 VIP 3로 이다위 배우 이름이 있는 것을 보니 민수는 게임에 잠입한 VIP입니다.
시즌 3에 VIP들이 사실 등장을 합니다. 그래서 그 가운데 과연 우리 민수, 데이빗 리가 있는지 한번 지켜보시면 재밌을 것 같습니다.
철로 위에 보인
Hello, sir. You seem to be struggling, living a life with no hope of a future. So to help you out, I've decided to bring you a little gift today. You can only choose one. Bread roll or lotto ticket. Now it's all up to you to choose which one you want.
오케이. 아니다.
I put the new 4G's on the G. I come into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my G. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now niggas can't answer call cause I'm all
Eu já vou quem é seu amiguinho. O próximo jogo já vai começar. Entre se quiser.
잠시 후 게임을 시작하겠습니다.
VXCX es un clásico automático. Fashion killer, aunque el outfit sea básico. Yo soy una brasa aunque no tenga nada de plástico. Bounce like Obvio es un fanático. Sigo siendo una...
We can't let them win! Keep fighting! Legends never die!
Bubba tea, robotics, fried chicken, party in Hollywood Hills, this song, oh my god, the new beat, oh my god, is this real?
Baby girl know I get psyched, she ain't my type.
Because death is free.
Can you guys just shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds, please?
Time, please, someone come and rescue me. You on my mind, got me losing.
She said, don't get touching. She got constant. You say you would die for her, but that's not what it seems. Shawty haven't said she care for play far away. There's something I can't explain. Hope these feelings don't decay. She said, don't get too attached.
Of course we're dad and daughter. My dad gives me all his money.
My daughter's a bitch.
No, Dad, you're supposed to say something nice.
Of course we're dad and daughter. I dropped her on her head when she was a baby.